In this episode of Home Theater Geeks, I answer a question from a longtime friend who just moved into an area where he can't get over-the-air channels. So stick around.
Podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Hey there, Scott Wilkinson here, the Home Theater Geek. In this episode, I'm going to answer a question from a longtime friend of mine. We studied trombone together at Cal State Northridge back in the late 70s, early 80s. He went on to a full career playing trombone and was always a little jealous of that, but he's a great player and he deserves everything he got from that. He's now retired more or less, still plays some. You don't retire when you're a musician. I know that for sure. If you can still play, you keep playing. And he's doing that, and I'm glad for him. Anyway, he moved to a new area in the foothills of Los Angeles, where the broadcast towers for all the local stations are completely blocked. Where he used to live, he used to get all the over-the-air local channels, and that's what he and his wife mostly watched. But he can't do that now with an over-the-air antenna. So he wanted my advice. He also wants my advice on what to replace his TV with, which is a 27-inch, one of the earliest flat panels, probably 20 years old. And I said, yeah, you need to update that TV. No question about it. So I started thinking about streaming local channels. One other factor I'll mention is that his wife is beginning to show signs of cognitive decline, age-related cognitive decline. So the system needs to be really simple. I would normally recommend that streaming come from a separate box. But I thought in this case, it might be better to use the TV's own built-in apps. If you could put the right app on the TV so that everything was in one place. So that's where I started. And I started looking into streaming services that offer live local channels in the LA area. And the one that seemed to have the most, or the best selection, was Fubo, which is otherwise a highly sports-oriented streaming service. My friend's into sports, but his wife isn't. So it seemed like the best of both worlds. If he could get all the local channels and then extra bunch of sports channels for himself. Plans start at about $56 a month, but probably the one he'd want was more in the $75, $80 a month range. And not all local channels were included. I couldn't find one streaming service that had all of LA's local channels. In this case, Fubo, they did not offer KNBC in Los Angeles in any of their packages. I took a screenshot of what they do offer, and here you can see Channel 5, CW, CBS, ABC, My13, KCAL, Fox's Channel 11, and a few others, but no NBC. No KNBC. And that was true, as far as I could tell, on all packages. So that was kind of a bummer. Now, if he were to go with Fubo TV, with Fubo, it would have to be installed on a compatible TV. And Fubo, on their website, fortunately, lists the brands anyway that can accept or load its app. And Roku TVs are one of them, as well as models from Hisense, Samsung, and Vizio. His TV budget's about $500 for a 50-ish inch model. So I settled on the Roku Pro, which you can see here. It comes in a 55, so it's slightly bigger than what he was looking for, but not much. Either that or the Plus series, which is a step down from the Pro. Both are rated reasonably well on ratings.com, rting.com, rtings.com. Thank you very much. The Pro series is rated higher, of course, than the Plus series, but the Plus series is not terrible. The 55-inch is of each of those is that's the smallest size they come in. $680 at Best Buy for the Pro, $370 for the Plus. And that's at Best Buy. So, I would say if you could afford the $680, that'd be the way to go. If not, the Plus would be good. Now, after discussing my findings so far with my friend, he said that Spectrum offers a basic cable TV plan for about $50 a month. And they already get the internet from Spectrum. So this would sort of add into a package deal. And he'll probably do that. And I agree. That's less expensive than Fubo. And he'll get all local channels, including PBS, which no streaming service that I've been able to find offers PBS local channels in the LA market or any market, but I've only really looked at LA. But the fact they don't offer PBS, KCET in LA, I think that's what it was. Maybe I've been in San Francisco too long. But in any event, none of them offer that. And Fubo doesn't offer KNBC. So I think going with Spectrum is the right idea here. And it's less expensive. So in that case, I said, I can widen my net for TVs for you. And what I came up with, what I ended up recommending to him was the TCL QM7K. The 55-incher, which is, again, their smallest size for this model line, is $600 at Best Buy. It's a bit higher than his stated budget, but it's, not terrible. And the model is highly rated on ratings.com. It's a quantum dot-based mini LED. I verified it's not fake QLED, as some of TCL's lower-end models are, that they claim to use quantum dots, but in fact use phosphors for their colors. And I talked more about this in episode 533. So if you want to learn more about that, check that one out. But I think that this TCL QM7K 55-inch for $600 is excellent. And with audio by Bang & Olufsen, no less. I mean, look at that. That's pretty amazing, because Bang & Olufsen makes great audio stuff. So presumably it's a little better than your typical flat panel TV audio system. I'll be advising him about getting a sound bar too, but that's another story. Anyway, I wanted to share that process with you because particularly getting your local channels in an OTA dead zone is a real problem. I mean, over the air is free if you can get it. But if you're in the foothills of LA, like my friend is, you can't, and you have to figure something else out. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting journey, and I was happy to share it with you. Now, if you have a question for me, send it on along to htg@twit.tv, and I'll answer as many as I can right here on the show. And if you have a home theater you're proud of, send me some pics. I'd love to see them, and maybe we'll get you on the show to talk about it. Until next time, geek out.